Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Jessica Brigden of Jess B, Creative Cardiology, and today is an exciting day because Stampin' Up! Just launched their September to December mini catalog. It is live for ordering for everyone, demonstrators, customers alike, as of today. And so I'm going to share some of my favorites, some highlights here, and then I'm going to show you these new Abundant Beauty decorative masks. I'm so excited because if you love sunflowers like I do, there is a sunflower mask in here. So we are going to be making some gorgeous cards. All right, there's even some fall leaves. We've got some different textures. We've got some snowflakes. So something here for all season. And I'm excited to just share these new products with you and let you know about my ordering specials for the month of September as well. We're down to crunch time a little bit, so September is the last month of the Stampin' Up! Business year. So when it comes to earning incentive trips, we start on October 1st, and then we go through September of the following year. So here I am in the last month of Stampin' Up's calendar, their business year, and I am trying hard to earn the incentive trip to Mexico. It's an amazing all-inclusive resort in Xcaret, Mexico. It looks fabulous. And so David and I are pretty excited. We're getting close, but I need your help. And so I've got some fun ordering specials this month as well. Hi Alicia, hello, hello. Yes, I look ready for summer. You know, funny thing is, the end of August was actually quite cool here in New York. In fact, while we were gone on our trip to the Southwest last week, our pop-up pool turned a nice shade of Shrek green. It's like pond. It looks like something out of a slime machine. It is very chlorinated. It's not slimy, but it is just a very, very bright green. So we've changed the filter, we cleaned out the leaves, we've been, you know, going through it trying to see if we can bring it back to normal color. But here we are, September, and then all of a sudden, boom, the thermometer shot up, and it's been in the upper 80s, close to 90 here in New York. So if you can see me glistening, it is quite warm here, and I believe tomorrow evening we might be getting some rain, and starting over the weekend temperatures are going to return to a little more seasonal. But yeah, so I am totally ready for summer here. So it seems funny to be talking about a fall winter mini catalog when the temperatures certainly aren't reflecting that, but that will change soon enough. So I'm going to do some fun colors actually inspired by my dress. And yes, Janelle, I am lifting my dress because I'm going to show you guys these cute patterns. And so I've got some fun colors inspired by this, and we're going to make maybe not sunflowers, but go with some Gerber daisy type projects with those Abundant Beauty decorative masks. So let me flip the camera and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. All right. Kathy says, yes, it's been in the 90s there in Minnesota as well. Oh, we have two Kathys on. Hello, hello, Kathy B, Kathy M. Oh, Alicia, 46 and raining in Alaska. I'm sorry. All right, so here we go. So I have a new host code starting out September, M6U6Z7BC. All right, so if your order is under $150, then go ahead and use my host code. All right, if your order is $150 or more, then you can take advantage of your own Stampin' rewards, and the online ordering system will prompt you to select your free product. Okay, so with a $150 order, you would qualify for $15 in free product. All right, and that would be on top of the incentives I offer as far as my tutorials. And I'm also offering, I'm going to start it out as a 1-week offer here. So today, September 6th through next week, September 13th, I'm offering a free class special for anybody who orders $100 or more, and that's going to include the Better Days stamp set. It's a photopolymer stamp set. It is no longer available from Stampin' Up. I planned ahead a little bit and snagged several of these when they were on the retirement or last chance list back in the spring, because I love this set. Just a few of the cards that I had made with this stamp set. All right, give you guys a little sneak peek there. So my class packet will include the materials to make these cards. You'll get 12 sheets of the Butterfly Kisses Designer Series paper that have all of those fun colors and patterns in them. You'll get a sampler of the flower resin shapes there. And yes, I will actually be including the stamp set in that class packet as well. Now, if that doesn't float your boat, then I do have a second option, and that is the Beautiful Thistle class. Now, some of you took advantage of that. I offered this in May, but this class includes the Beautiful Thistle stamp set, as well as the class packet with some of the the brass butterflies there. And those cards looked like this. Okay, so if you missed out on the Beautiful Thistle class in May, then you have the opportunity to get that free here with a $100 or more purchase this coming week here. So you have your option. If you order $100 or more, you can choose either the Better Days or the Beautiful Thistle. Okay. Both of those are limited time while supplies last. I only have a select number of the stamp sets and the class packets, so make sure you get your order in quick if you'd like one of those. I've already had a couple people take me up on that this morning, so go ahead, get your orders in. All right, so we have the new mini catalog, and if you have shopped with me, then I have sent you a personal copy. It may have just arrived yesterday, but hey, it's on time, and it should have been in your mailbox sometime here within the last week or two. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new product suites in here. All right, several of them are seasonal. There is a what they call their Making a Difference, where Stampin' Up donates a certain amount of the proceeds from the sale of this item. So in this case, it's the Walk in the Forest Designer Series paper, and for every pack sold, Stampin' Up is donating $3. In the United States, it is being donated to the Toys for Tots Foundation. Okay, so if you're curious about that. So many new items and accessories. It's fun that I can actually show you the inside pages of the catalog now. But of course, we've got the little index at the back too. My favorite items, of course, are in the fall section. Absolutely love this. Now, this has been super popular, so you may have noticed some of these items aren't all in stock yet. For example, the All About Autumn Designer Series paper. I love it. It's amazing. I have a class coming up later this month with it. This is currently out of stock, but is expected to be restocked next Monday on September 11th, okay? So keep your eye on that. The speckled dots and the ribbon will also be back in stock later this month too. But I'm going to show you a little bit with the Distressed Tile 3D embossing folder. Okay, so love that. All right, the Abundant Beauty decorative masks that I'm going to show you. These are on page 47 of the mini catalog, and we're going to pair that with the So Sincere stamp set that has some really nice sentiments. Now, the great thing about these masks is they're only $10.50. So I encourage you to add these to your order along with a package of the blending brushes. Now, you could get the mini blending brushes or the large. These are in the annual catalog on page 137. And if you're wondering what the difference is, let me show you. You can see the difference in the sizes. So this is the regular size, the large, and those come in a set of 3 for $13. And then the small, those also come in a set of 3, and those are $12. All right, so the nice thing about the smaller ones is those come in handy when you're getting into more detailed, smaller spaces there. So it's kind of nice to have those. But definitely encourage you, get a pack of the Abundant Beauty decorative masks, grab a 3-pack of the blending brushes, and then you can go to town with whatever colors of ink pads and things that you have. All right, just another heads up. Punches are always popular. If you have your eye on the cute little pumpkin punch, okay, it's a little 3 punch. It does 2 sizes of pumpkins and the little topper there. That is currently well in stock, but who knows, pumpkins, punches, excuse me, pumpkin punches, tend to go quickly. So if a punch is on your list, that might be something that you'd want to get sooner rather than later. Also something new, a new essential, the deckled circle dies. That's 14 sizes of circles. All right, it's easy to miss. It's up here on page 63. Those have been super popular so far. All right, we have on page 57, this medley mix stamp set that coordinates with the inked and tiled punch duo and the inked and tiled collection in the annual catalog. So love it when there's some fun coordination there. You may have noticed as well, if you get my newsletter or if you've been on the Stampin' Up site, Stampin' Up, along with the launch of the mini catalog here, also has a special release of some new designer series papers, and one of those papers coordinates with the translucent florals bundle, which is here on page 56. It's a gorgeous bright floral designer series paper. So if you've had your eye on this, definitely check out the coordinating designer series paper there. I'm sure that's going to be a hit. Really, really pretty. Okay, of course, I love new accessories. Some of my favorite are the blooming pearls from page 53. I also love the Calypso Coral braided linen trim, but I have a thing for linen trim there. Love those. All right, heads up. I do not personally celebrate Halloween. I know many of you do. This has been such a popular collection. The Bones dies, and thus the bundle. The Bones dies should be back in stock next week. All right, and then the glow in the dark, that's something totally new. That's also, those sold out first thing this morning. They should be back in stock again a little bit later this month. Okay, so if something you wanted right off the bat is not available right today, take heart, because it's early enough that Stampin' Up is reordering. Okay, so those things are coming. A couple new background stamps here. You may have seen me show these when I was doing my backstage video. I guess it's 2 weeks ago. All right, but I love these. They're full-size background stamps. Really, really beautiful, and make your stamping quick, easy, really pretty. Okay, that's page 27. And yeah, so many fun things in here. Lots of new embellishments, exciting things. But again, as seems to be the case with all things, whether it's Stampin' Up or a store, inventory levels are hard to maintain. So if there's something you like, make sure you hop on it. Okay, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Hi Kathy, glad you were able to jump on for a little bit. Hi Janelle. Hi Luann, good to see you on here. All right, glad you're taking a break from starting supper. I just had lunch. Oh my goodness. Aw, so glad to have you guys here. All right, so Janelle, I think you missed the part. I lifted up my dress and showed you guys the inspiration for today's projects as this fun pattern. Now I need you guys to help me because I can't decide. My dress is kind of a in-between blue-green color. So I have pulled out both Pretty Peacock and Misty Moonlight. Which do you guys think looks best? I know my lighting is maybe not the finest, but I'm doing the best here. So what do you guys think I should do? Should I go with the Pretty Peacock or the Misty Moonlight? Oh, Luann's sticking your roast in the oven. Yes, that will take a little while. It is too hot here to roast. I did fish tacos for dinner last night. I think we're gonna do, I think I've got some sirloin that needs to be cooked. So I think we'll cook that up and do some veggies. I've got, friend gave me some squash and zucchini this morning, so I think we'll slice that up and go with it. So we'll do a nice summer supper there. Yes, Janelle, put my dress down. All right, so we're torn here. So Kathy, both Kathys, Kathy with a C and Kathy with a K, are going with the Misty. Luann is saying Peacock. All right, so maybe we'll start with the Misty Moonlight here, and then we'll see how it goes. Maybe, because of course I can make 2 cards, so we'll try them. Maybe we'll try them both. All right, so maybe it'll change your mind too if this is what I'm thinking. So I've got some Misty Moonlight. Oh, cookware that bakes on the stovetop. Sounds good. I'm all for, yeah, easy, 1 pot. Don't make a lot of dishes. Yes. Ooh, Kathy with a K is doing grilled sirloin and asparagus. That sounds good. I don't have asparagus, so we'll be doing squash, but yeah, great idea. Okay, so here's the color combo I'm thinking. So if we do the Misty, or whether it's Peacock, I pulled in some pink. I got some nice bright pops of like fuchsia in here. So I'm thinking Berry Burst would go real well with that. Hi, Polly. Hello, hello. And then this lighter pink, I'm thinking Flirty Flamingo might be a nice combo with that. And then I can always pull in some daffodil or some lemon lolly if I want to go in that direction too. So let's check this out. Okay, so we've got our colors picked. We have our decorative masks here. I think I might pull in, I've got this fun distressed tile embossing folder. This is from the autumn collection to add a little extra texture. I think that might be kind of cool. So let's check these things out. And then our sentiments here, so sincere. All right, Luann says, oh, she loves Berry Burst. It goes with everything. Well, thank you. I agree. All right, so good choice there. All right, so glad you guys are able to join me today. I know I don't usually go live on a Wednesday, but yesterday was a bit of a crazy day coming off of the long weekend. David and I did some volunteering at the New York State Fair over the weekend, and so we had a late night on Monday wrapping things up and coming home. And then yesterday I had a mailing for my team for our upcoming team meeting. I had workshop packets and everything to prep and get mailed out. So yesterday was crazy. So hey, today is the launch of the new catalog anyway. So glad we could get together today. Okay, so I've got some Misty Moonlight there, standard card base, and then pairing that with some Whisper White, or Basic White. And I actually cut a piece for the inside, okay? So let's go ahead, because we're working with masks and I want to protect my work surface, I pull in a handy piece of chipboard, just the insert from my paper pumpkin kit or whatever scrap you've got laying around. So in this case, my Basic White is 4 by 5 1/4. I haven't done any layering with that or anything at this point. I was just keeping it super simple. That's the nice thing with these masks. You could go ahead and they'd be great with the note cards and envelopes and things like that. So you wouldn't even need extra cardstock. So with this set of masks, you actually get 7 plates, okay? So you get the, I don't know, what do you guys call that? Like houndstooth, herringbone, houndstooth? Is that it? All right, so you get that one. You get the snowflakes. We have this pretty fall leaf pattern. And then, oh, a falling bow. And then we have, of course, our flowers, our leaves, flower centers, and then detailed flower centers. So this is kind of neat. It's like a layering masks, which is something that Stampin' Up! Hasn't done before, where the elements build on each other. So I thought it'd be fun. We'll just go ahead and kind of center these. Let's see, how do we want to do that? Yeah, let's kind of angle it just a little bit there. We can go off the edges of our cardstock. Again, this is why I'm putting a scrap behind us. All right, so I'm going to start with my flower first. So I'm going to use my Berry Burst. And in this case, because they're all fairly big spaces, I'm going to use my larger blending brush here. The nice thing with the blending brushes is you don't have to have one for every color. You absolutely can. And I'd love it if you do, but personally, I've got a set of 3 of the large and a set of 3 of the small. I think I will get another set of each just so I can have more handy. But you can actually wash these. Just take a little bit of water in your sink, run them under the tap, and let the color run out of those. Okay, so the colors will stain a little bit, but they don't, it doesn't rub off, transfer once it's dry. Okay, so you can reuse your brushes for multiple colors. All right, so we're going to add some ink here. Okay, and again, just come off the edges, start rubbing. Okay, and then we're gonna go on top. Now notice the direction that I'm rubbing actually adds a little bit of shading to the flower edges, which I think that's pretty cool. So you can make these as dark or as light as you like. And the nice thing, of course, with the mask being like a plastic, acrylic, whatever material this is, you can wash it right off. So just making sure my color's even on those petals. All right, I think I like to add a little bit more down here on this one. I think that's really cool. So that was our Berry Burst on our flowers. Okay, and like I said, you can, once you take that off, oh, look how cool that came out. I love it. All right, then you can just wipe it off with a paper towel. You can use your chamois, whatever you've got here. It is a good idea though, if you're going to be using different colors, to go ahead and make sure you clean that first so you don't transfer the ink from the mask to your other brushes and colors. Okay, so just wipe that off a little bit. Just a paper towel, whatever you've got handy. Okay, so your flowers is step number 1, and then we're going to come in with our leaves. And the nice thing is there's a trio of those, and you can arrange these any way you like. Now I think I'm gonna do this so they're a little bit different. You could have them, it's kind of up to you how you want to arrange these. And I think I kind of like that. And you don't even have to do all of the leaves. You could just do a few. All right, let's see how you just kind of rotate them until you get them where you like. So I think I'm gonna stick with this larger one, and then I'll come in and do move it around a little bit to get my other leaves. So for this, I'm gonna go a little outside the box. I'm doing Misty Moonlight for my leaves. Okay, and you can see this one had a little bit of blueberry bushel, or it might have been Azure Afternoon that was on here. So I have one for kind of my pinks and reds, one for my blues. All right, and again, we're gonna come off and start off the edge and then roll it onto here. Let's just blend it, swirl it a little bit. Okay, ooh, how stunning is that? So pretty. Okay, then let's see, let's do this one right over here. Okay, I'm gonna re-ink just a little bit. Okay, and I like that they Stampin' Up! Spaced these so the leaves are far enough apart on the mask that you can rotate this so that you can have different colors coming off of here. All right, and then we'll do this fun one down here at the edge. Okay, so that way I've got little pops there. You can add more if you like. You don't have to stick with 3. We can definitely add a few more if you want to slide those in here. Okay, let's do another one right up here at the edge. Okay. All right, isn't that fun? Oh, they're just so cool. All right, very, very neat. Really like that. Okay, I'm getting carried away. I love this. Okay. I'm gonna add another one right down here. I'm gonna slide it between those petals. I don't know if you can see that real well on my camera or not, but it's nice that they're a nice solid mask, but yet you can still see through. It's opaque enough to see through. Thanks, Kathy. So just a heads up, you guys will definitely want to get these or add these on your order. My team is doing a Abundant Beauty Decorative Masks blog hop on the 4th Thursday of the month. So I believe that is Thursday, September 28th. We'll have a variety of projects, and perhaps I can get them to do some video tutorials for you as well. So we'll be having lots of ideas to share using the Abundant Beauty Decorative Mask. So you definitely want to add these to your list, and then I'll let you all know with a reminder a little bit later in the month that we'll be sharing lots of ideas for these. Okay. All right, so I'm going to just wipe my mask, wipe the ink again, just wipe that off. You could use a baby wipe or your chamois, paper towel, whatever you've got here. I'm doing this for now, and then I will definitely clean them with a little soap and water later on. Okay, so that's step number 2. Now we have 2 different centers. You've got just the open holes, and then you've got the decorative ones as well here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me see, which would I like to do first? Okay, I'm going to do the solid ones first. Okay, and then these do line up with your trio of flowers. It's nice that everything is already coordinated here. Okay, so the holes, centers, holes all match up. So for this, I'm going to come in with our Flirty Flamingo here. I thought that would be kind of fun. Again, remember I'm doing my dress as inspiration, and I noticed that some of the, here we go, there's one. Some of the darker fuchsia flowers have the lighter pink center in them. So I thought, oh, let's try that. Okay, so for this, let's see, I'm going to come in. Now this had some purple on it, but I'm going to use it for my Flirty Flamingo again because I have washed them in between. All right, so again, come in, start off and start swirling on here. All right, we'll have our nice, and again, I'm swirling because I want that nice and even. All right, so that was quick. That was easy. All right, that was our Flirty Flamingo color, which gave us our fun floral centers. Again, just while the ink is still damp, go ahead and wipe that off. Oh, I've managed to get just a little bit on my fingers, not too much. Okay, so that's step 3. And then we'll bring this back in. And step number 4 is this detailed center that goes here on the flowers. All right, so again, just wanting to line these up just so. Okay. Get that just how I like it. And now I'm going to come over this with the berry burst. Okay. I'm going to add just a little bit more ink here and then go right on top. All right, this will give it a fun two-tone look here. Okay, and then this one. Okay. And then check that out. Oh, how cool is that? Is that Not the neatest thing ever. I mean, it's so simple. It's stenciling, essentially. They call them masks now. All right, that's the modern term for what we used to call stencils are now masks. But isn't that just the neatest thing ever? And I love the way those colors turned out. Very, very cool. Okay, just wiping that off a little bit. All right, there we go. So what do you guys think? Isn't that the neatest thing ever? Very cool. All right, so let's take that. We've got our base there. You know, I'm thinking I had a different ribbon in mind, but I think I know what might work. Hang on just a second. I was using this ribbon on another project. This is the Misty Moonlight. Oh, what are they calling it? Where's the English? Misty Moonlight braided ribbon. Okay. Isn't that cool? Oh, I think that goes really well with that. So let me, of course, my scissors. Where are my snips? Okay. I got some snips. So I'm going to cut this just a little bit wider than my card front. And then add some adhesive around the edges here. Now I kept this simple. It could totally be layered with some Berry Burst cardstock if you wanted to add an extra layer on here. Oops, I think I've got some ink on my thumbs there. So let's go ahead and mount that. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to this. Maybe we want to decorate the inside a little bit too. All right, so then we'll just do a simple little knot here. Okay. All right, really cute. Pretty, slide that over, and then I didn't get it quite tight enough, so I'm gonna come in here with a glue dot and add that underneath my knot. Remember, don't pick the dots off with your fingers, okay? Use your snips or your take your pick tool. All right, and just secure it right underneath the knot. Actually, this card could go either way. It could go landscape or portrait here. All right, let's pick out a sentiment and then we can decide. So I have the So Sincere stamps here. And I'm thinking we could stamp our sentiment in Misty Moonlight. That would go really well with this. Okay, let me grab a block to use with these. All right, what do you guys think? We have some really pretty ones. And even this, hope your day is a happy one. Or how about you're in my heart and prayers? Let's see, so thankful for you. That's of course a great one. Knowing you brings joy to my heart. Oh, I just love all of these. All right, what do you guys think? Hi, Rachel. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well and getting over your jet lag. Rachel is from France, and we enjoyed spending some fun times together while we were at backstage. Both of our husbands came and they got along great, and so we did lots of exploring at the different parks out in the Southwest. Lots and lots of fun. I know, I love these colors. So cool. And if you're just joining, they're inspired by my dress today. All right, so let's go ahead. Maybe we'll put the sentiment right up here. How about, let's see, I could go down there. How about hope your day is a happy one. All right, that would, let's see, I think this is it. Yes, hope your day is a happy one. So it could go right like that or right like this. I think this one might work, right? Right down in here. Let's check that out. I think that will fit nicely right there. Okay, we'll go ahead and just tuck this in. Oh, it came out great. Okay, so when it comes to embellishments here, we've got a few options. Now, I had thought about doing the Berry Burst gems from the Tinsel Gems 3-pack, but I'm thinking we've kind of got a little folksy look here with the braided trim. So maybe I'll come in here with just some of the iridescent rhinestones, because those have a tendency to pick up the colors from all around them. All right, and these come in different sizes here, small, medium, and large. So we could add some of these to our card. Oops, if I can get them off of the sheet here. Let's see here. Let's do one of each size. We'll stick this one right up here. And then let's do a couple of small ones. I'm gonna go a little bit blingy today on these. And maybe do a little bit of a little bling on the center of each. Boy, my fingers are not wanting to pick those up. Center of each sunflower here. And let's go with a medium size for the larger sunflower. Just kind of off to the side. So we got lots of bling on there, lots of fun. You could even add a little bit of Stella. I think a Stella would be a fun addition to that. All right, so I've got my inside panel here, and I even brought my envelopes, because how cool would it be? You could decorate your envelopes with this too. You could do the flap or even a fun little sunflower here on the front of the envelope. So let's go ahead and let's put some of these on here too. I'm thinking, how about a small, we'll do it just a small flower for our inside. Okay, so I'm gonna do that with some Berry Burst. Okay, so that's the inside. And then we'll add our layers. I don't think I'm gonna put a leaf on the inside, so I'm gonna come in with the small center. And I think I've got a little bit of Flirty Flamingo left on my brush, so let's try that. Just add a little bit right in there. Okay, looks nice. And then we'll come in again with our Berry Burst and the detailed piece right here. And just go over that. Just give it a little two-tone color there. Is that cool? How cute does that look for the inside of our card? So to get this recipient, we'll get this gorgeous card and then open it up, and then there's a fun surprise on the inside as well. Okay, so we're continuing that detail throughout, and then we could even give a little sneak peek here on the envelope for all of the postal employees to enjoy. And I'm gonna go with the large flower here, and again doing the Berry Burst on my petals. Okay. Ooh, stunning. All right, then we've got our center. This is the large one, so we'll go with the large center with our Flirty Flamingo. So funny story, when it comes to decorating your envelopes and things, that's actually how I found my Stampin' Up! Demonstrator when I was familiar with Stampin' Up!, but the girl who had originally been doing the parties for our circle of friends, she lived out of state. And so she would just do a party when she came to visit family. And so I was looking for somebody close by. And at the time I was working at the post office. Oh, I love that. And somebody came in to mail their cards. All right, they had been using Stampin' Up's the clear envelopes, so I could actually see the front of their card, and I recognized right away that it was Stampin' Up. So when that person came in to buy postage stamps, I immediately asked, "Oh, do you do Stampin' Up?" And she said, "Yes. In fact, I'm a demonstrator." And I'm like, "Oh, I would love a catalog. I love Stampin' Up. I want to be a demonstrator too." And her mouth like hit the floor. She didn't know what to say. But she was certainly very glad that she had mailed her cards in the clear envelopes that way. So you never know who you might find or get to know just by decorating your envelopes or mailing them in the clear envelopes. So what do you guys think? How cool is that? So we've got her gorgeous card decorated inside and a matching envelope as well. So fun. Okay, so the other color I had out here, which was our debate whether to use the Misty Moonlight or the Pretty Peacock. So let's go ahead and do one with Pretty Peacock, and we can see the difference. Okay, so again, just starting with a half sheet of cardstock for our card base, and then I've got basic white, the 4 by 5 1/4, one for the inside, one for the outside here, and I've got another envelope so we can try that again too. All right, so let's get our layers all situated. Now for this one I'm thinking maybe we'll do portrait style, so that since that ended up as landscape, and we'll bring in our chipboard again so I can protect my work surface. Now since we're going with the Pretty Peacock, I think I might want to add in some yellow for this. So let's go ahead and let's try some Lemon Lolly here with our, I think that would be a good combination. We do Lemon Lolly with the Berry Burst, because as Luann says, Berry Burst goes with everything. But then instead of Flirty Flamingo, how about we go with Bubble Bath? All right, so we'll do just a slightly different color scheme here. Okay, so again, let's make sure we clean our masks. All right, I am going to use the Berry Burst on this one, so that'll be okay. I'll just clean off the excess ink. All right, so I've got that one. And oh, handy, I just noticed this. There's a little notch at the top. Do you guys see that? That little V cut in the masks? That shows how to line them all up. How handy is that? Even the leaves. Oh, I could have used that when I was doing this one. All right, so this time we'll actually pay attention to the directions. And we can do that. So I cleaned that one. I'm going to wipe the Flirty Flamingo off this, since we're going to go a little bit different with that one. Okay. My leaves look good. Okay, and then this one I'm going to still do the Berry Burst, so we'll keep that. Okay, so we're going to follow the notch this time. I'm going to bring my layer in here. Okay, we're going to do this. All right, so I'm centering them on my card front. Okay, so we're going to start with our Berry Burst. And I'm re-inking just because. All right, let's see here. Ooh, I love how, depending on how heavily you ink or how many times you brush over, you can get really light petals, you can get really dark. I love it. Okay, So this one, my notch was just a little bit angled here, so I'll grab that. Okay, then take my leaves here, and again, just a little bit angled, right? So let me see. I'm gonna put my layers together. I can still see through my masks. All right, so I'm gonna take the flowers off, and then my leaves are right where they need to be. What a handy little trick that is. Okay, so we're gonna come in with some pretty peacock this time. And I'm going to use a different brush for that. Okay, so I have one that has a little bit of green on it. Okay, so I'm gonna do pretty peacock for my leaves. I love this color. You guys know blue greens are my favorite. Coastal Cabana is my ultimate favorite color, but the pretty peacock is in that same color family here. So there we go. And just a little bit more. Ooh, ooh, love it. So pretty. Okay. Then, all right, how about, let's see. Maybe we'll go a little crazy here, and let's do a little bit of lemon lolly on there. Okay, so we'll line these up. Okay, and I have another, this time I've got a little brush that I used for my yellows. So I'm gonna come in here with some lemon lolly. Woohoo! And then, you know, I think I'm gonna skip the bubble bath because I think it'll end up just turning a little bit orange. So I think we'll go with the berry burst over, well, okay, let's try the bubble bath. I'm indecisive here. Okay, let's do that. So and then, you know, just another little thought here too, if you're trying to figure out how to line these up, if you've got some washi tape or something, you could use that to hold your layer as well as your masks in place. If you have your stamp positioning tool, like your Stamparatus, I know we no longer sell it, but if you have that, you could definitely use that with the magnets to help hold things in place too. Okay, so again, I have another little brush. So I have 6 brushes total. All right, I have 3 large and 3 small, and that is so far is working for the different colors that I'm using here. All right, so I'm gonna come over this with a little bit of the bubble bath. All right, so I got a little orange, but it's muting that brightness a little bit. All right, but we'll still have, when I remove that, we'll still have that pop of yellow where the mask layered. Okay, so go over that, check this out. All right, that's fun. Yeah, so we still have the pop of yellow on there. All right, not my favorite combo here with the bubble bath on the yellow. I'm thinking I would do maybe just the yellow with the berry burst again and keep that. But hey, live and learn, right? Hi Megan, how are you? Oh, you have 12 brushes, 6 of each size. Yes, I actually think I'm going to invest in another pack, so I have 6 and 6, but right now I've been working with 3 and 3, and as long as I clean in between, that seems to work well. Janelle always decorates her envelopes. Very nice. You know, I think that bubble bath is not doing it for me. Let me go over that I'm gonna line that back up. Let's see here. Gently line that back up. Oops. Let's see here. Yeah, let me put that back in place. Okay, I'm gonna go over it with my berry burst because I did not care for that muted color. So we're gonna go back over it. All right, so as long as you start with light, you can always go darker. Okay. Oh yes, I like that much better. Okay, so we still have the pop of yellow in there, but definitely prefer that. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's go ahead, we'll decorate our envelope as well as our inside. So let's put a little flower on the inside again. I like that. I'm gonna make sure I come towards the edge because I don't want to get anything on the corner of my paper. Okay, yes, that looks good. All right, so we've got that. Then our center, and I've got plenty of ink on my brushes here, so I'm not re-inking in between. Ooh, I like how that turned a little bit orangey around the petals there. And you could leave it just like that. All right, that looks totally cute. Or you can come back in, add a little more detail on there. Okay, kind of like a little smiley face on it. All right, so we've got our inside to match. Let me go ahead and stick that inside before I forget. Okay. All right, we're good there. I haven't decided quite how I want to decorate that quite yet. All right, let's go ahead and do our matching envelope. And again, love that, love the big flower on the front. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna just do it off the corner a bit. Hold that in place. Not adding any extra ink this time. I've got plenty on my brush. So pretty. Okay. Do our center. I'm adding lots there. I kind of like that. I like that. I think that looks really cool. And then our detailed piece. Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay, so now let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to finish this off. Okay. And what we might do, I have some pretty ribbon. This is the white iridescent ribbon. This is in the new mini catalog. This is actually on page, it's right up here, page 9 at the top. It's the new iridescent ribbon. I know we had iridescent ribbon in the past, so if you've got some, then great. This is a little bit wider and it's a little bit softer, like more flexible than the previous iridescent ribbon that we had. So I think that'll work. I think rather than do a we could do that. Let's see, what have I got here for punches? You know what? I think it's so pretty. I think we should just, let's see here. I'm gonna put it at the bottom. How about that? All right, just go easy here. All right, we'll do that. Add some adhesive. Sometimes, especially when we got so many colors and patterns going on, sometimes it's best just to keep it simple. Okay, so we'll add a little bit of ribbon down here at the bottom. And a little bow here. See how nicely this ribbon ties? It's really soft and flexible. Ties really nice. And then you can slide it around depending on where you need it. Okay, there we go. All right, you know what? Let's just keep it like that and add some iridescent gems. How about that? All right, we'll just keep it super simple. I can see where I've got a little bit of ink on here, so guess what? We're going to put a gem there. Put a little bling, covers a multitude of of little imperfections, right? Isn't that what bling is for? All right, little gems. Let's put one right down here. That's not where I want to go, a little further. There we go. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep it simple. We're going to just stick with 3. We've got small, medium, and large on there and go with that. So what do you guys think? Which was your favorite combo? Do you like the Misty Moonlight with the Berry Burst and the Flirty Flamingo? Or are you a fan of the Pretty Peacock with the Lemon Lolly and the Berry Burst? Let me know which is your favorite. And how did I do with my inspiration here? I think it came pretty close with this one, with the Misty Moonlight. Although I am loving that Pretty Peacock. So pretty. All right, Megan loves the first one. Yes. Yeah, these are so fun. So I definitely encourage you. These are the Abundant Beauty decorative masks, and we've only begun to just touch the surface of what you can do with them. All right, because we've only used the flower masks so far, but you still have lots of other patterns in there. So I'm excited to share all of them with you. Again, you can find these on page 47 of your mini catalog, along with the So Sincere stamp set. There is a little tutorial there at the top of the page. And you know, I had my embossing folder out to add some texture too. I don't know if you can see it, but on the sample here, they did their masking, their stenciling first, and then ran it through the embossing folder, which is what I intended to do, and I got distracted by all the pretty colors. So we'll have to do that next time, okay? But lots of fun options there. And again, the masks, it's only $10.50 US for the set, which is very affordable. The blending brushes, a set of 3 of the large ones is $13, and a set of 3 of the smaller ones is $12. All right, so not much there at all. Good investment, especially when you can rinse them out and reuse them for all kinds of colors. All right, and then we use just some just the iridescent rhinestones, fun new iridescent ribbon, and this is the Misty Moonlight braided ribbon from the annual catalog on there too. So fun. Oh, good, Alicia, you received your catalog on Monday. Wow, because some of my local folks didn't even get theirs till Tuesday, and I mailed them at the same time. So funny. Oh, good, Luann, I've convinced, I've been enabling. Yep, she has to have the stencils now. Absolutely. Oh, Megan has a dislocated wrist and can't play with her blends yet. Ooh, well, I think I would find a friend and I would have them do my stenciling for me. I don't think I could resist. Oh, good. Rachel loves the pretty peacock color there too. So fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you'll give these a try. And like I said, go ahead and add these to your order before they go out of stock. All right. don't forget to use my host code M6U6Z7BC. All right, if your order is $100 or more, you can choose a free class packet from me, whether it be the Better Days bundle or my Beautiful Thistle bundle. Okay, and then when it comes to the decorative masks, my team will have a special assortment of projects for you later this month too. All right. Thank you, thank you. All right, links and everything you need are in my video description there. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. And since today's Wednesday, ooh, what day is today? I will be live again on Friday. My month, we are done with traveling for the time being. We're going to be home for a while, so I can actually maybe get my laundry put away. And yeah, so I will be sharing a variety of projects featuring items from the new mini catalog over the coming over the coming weeks. Of course, fall is my favorite, but if you have a favorite item from the mini catalog or something that you would like to see demonstrated, please leave me a comment, send me a message, and I will do my best to work those projects into my playlist here for the coming months. Like I said, the All About Autumn paper will be back in stock on Monday the 11th. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that from me coming up. But I love this one too, Fruitful Blessings, because I can't get enough of flowers and fall. And I'm thinking by then it might feel a little bit more fall. It happens fast. It really does. It's so funny. Go from 90 degrees to like 50 in no time. And I don't know. You guys have to let me know. It seems like our leaves here are already changing. I feel like that's super early. They don't usually change until later in the month. But we have a red maple in our backyard, and my porch is covered with dried leaves already. And even the oak trees along our hedge line, I feel like some of the leaves are already changing, which is crazy. So let me know what it's like in your area too. So we'll enjoy our summer flowers while we can, and then we'll switch to autumn leaves. So oh, Luann says yes. So out west they started changing a little bit a couple weeks ago too. Megan says it's getting warmer there. Yes, Australia, the South Pacific is on the opposite seasons of us. So as we turn cold here in New York, you guys start to warm up. Aw, well, thank you guys. It was so good chatting with you. Happy stamping, happy shopping, and we will see you soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.